Every 65 seconds, another American family is affected by Alzheimer. That amounts to more than 7 million people, according to the Alzheimer Associations. And as we wrap up National Alzheimer's Disease Awareness Month, we have Dr. Khushbu Verma, Assistant Director of the UT Tyler Dementia Center, joining us to talk more about what East Texas families need to know. Thank you so much for joining us.
You're welcome. Thank you so much for having me.
First, what if we or people watching at home find themselves thinking, my parents have Alzheimer's? What's the first step we need to take?
So if you are thinking that your loved one is suffering from any kind of memory issues, I want you to know that you're not overthinking. You know your loved one the best. So the step you need to take is reach out to your primary care and arrange an appointment and ask for a memory evaluation. It typically takes 10 minutes. And with that, the doctors also do a small blood test to look for your vitamin B12 level, the thyroid levels, and a picture of the brain is also part of memory evaluation.
Sometimes we might confuse the early signs of Alzheimer's versus, typical age-related memory lapses. What are the differences between the two?
So the typical age-related memory lapses, I say, are annoying, but the changes that we experience with Alzheimer's or dementia are life-disrupting. And the way they are different is that if I have a memory lapse here and there, I might forget the name of someone I meet at church, or I might forget the name of a movie star. However, in dementia and Alzheimer's, what happens is you start forgetting things that are important in your life, like where did I keep my glasses? Where did I keep my phone? You forget to pay your bills, you forget to take your medications, or you take them and then you're wondering if I took them. So when memory changes start affecting your day-to-day living, including your finances, medications, driving, grocery shopping, cooking, and such, that's when we start worrying about an underlying dementia process.
Are there any treatments to give, maybe families hope for loved ones who do have dementia or Alzheimer's?
This is the most exciting time that we are living in, especially for Alzheimer's disease. For more than 2 decades, we did not have medications, new medications. And now, after more than 2 decades, we've had 2 new medications called lecanemab and donanemab. They can reduce the decline by 35%. Over a period of 18 months of treatment, you can buy about 12 months of clearer thinking. So if you think about it in terms of your life, you are having another Christmas or Thanksgiving with your family members.
I know we all love some extra time with our families. I think one question a lot of us have is, can Alzheimer's be prevented, and if so, how?
While prevention cannot be promised, we can definitely turn the odds in our favor. The scientists found that 40% of dementia cases can be prevented by just doing simple lifestyle changes, physical exercise, and I often get asked which kind of physical exercise, and I tell my families 150 minutes of aerobic exercise per week can help prevent dementia, and last but not the least, social isolation.
And the Lone Star State also made history this month. Texans voted to approve Prop 14, which authorizes a $3 billion investment to fund Dementia Prevention and Research Institute of Texas. This will create the state's largest state-funded dementia research program in the country. How important is that for Texans, especially us here in East Texas?
This places Texas at the forefront. So in terms of dementia care, we are giving a message that we are not following dementia care, we are leading dementia care. And since Texas is the largest state, this sets up a great example for the rest of the country. Now, $3 million over a period of years can look like getting to see your memory care specialist earlier. Instead of waiting for a year, you can see someone who specializes in memory within a few weeks. It also means having access to the most recent technological studies or technological advances we have for testing for Alzheimer's disease as soon as possible. It also means that the access to care is extended beyond Houston and Dallas and Austin. It means that the access to care means the same for all the Texans, no matter where you live. So if you live in Lufkin, Nacogdoches, if you live in Henderson, Marshall, Mineola, Tyler, you should be able to get the same high-quality care that you're getting in Dallas or Houston.
That's all good news there. All right, Dr. Verma, thank you so much for joining us today.
Thank you for having me.